87 years old. When I spoke to you about exercising, I was very unstable. I hadn't really exercised for years. And I just felt that exercising would help my Parkinson's.
Were you doing anything specific in the way of exercise prior to coming to EFM?
No, not really.
No?
I used to do a lot of walking, but I had to stop that because I just found that I couldn't walk like I used to.
And since you have started at EFM, have you noticed a change in specific things, so like your strength or your flexibility, or what's the biggest change that you've noticed?
I'm much stronger than I was. I'm feeling really good.
How long have you been coming to EFM now?
Since April
2021?
21, yeah.
So it's been about a year now, hasn't it? Have other people kind of noticed the differences in what you have achieved or what you've done? What are some of the things that people have noticed?
Neighbours have told me I'm looking good.
Yeah.
So, they because at one stage I was using a walker. I've also used a walking stick. And now I'm using neither, especially the walking stick. So when neighbours see me now without either of them, they say that gosh, you're doing all right. You're doing really well.
Yeah.
They also tell me that I'm looking happier.
Yeah.
So,
happier, healthier. For you, like milestones, I like milestones, right? So for you, is there anything specific that you have achieved in the last year that you can really say, oh, I've been able to achieve that? So like a little milestone, something that you weren't able to do that you can now do?
You get up off the floor.
Get up off the floor, yep. And that's really important.
That was really, really difficult. But I'm now finding it's a lot easier I can get down and get up again.
So you're 87.
Yep.
You hadn't exercised in a long time.
Yep.
You got diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Yep.
You started exercising. Yeah. It's helped get you stronger, more flexible.
Yes.
Balance.
Yes.
What would you tell other people around the same age as you who say, oh, I can't exercise, I'm too old?
I would tell them they would be very, very surprised at what they can and can't do, and that they should have a go.
In the way of exercise, like what I do with you is very different to what I would do with a 25-year-old, right?
Yes,
so
exactly.
Can you just talk about just some of the exercises that we have done together to help, just to give others an idea of what I do with you?
Well, you've helped me strengthen my legs.
Yep.
I can also raise my arms above my head and do various things like that, which I didn't think I could do before, but I can. It's just general things that I thought I couldn't do, I now can.
Yep.
And I'm nearly there to standing on one leg.
But
so it's I'm not going to rush it, but I'm nearly there for standing on one leg. That would be my next big milestone.
Standing on one leg.
Standing on one leg.
Yeah. And we started practicing balance from day one, right?
We did,
so I remember first day you came in, you brought your walker.
I did.
And we did sit to stands, we did a bit of balance, and
Yep.
you were very shaky on your first day, I remember.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, we need to do a bit of strengthening work and some balance work.
That's right. I'm going to wear my T-shirt going out shopping.
Oh.
So anybody says anything, I will tell them where I go.
How would you describe EFM to them if they asked what's EFM?
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. Is it different to what you kind of expected?
It's not pushy like going to a gym. You go to a gym and everybody does the same thing, and you either do it or you don't. If you can't do it, too bad. They're not really there to help you at all.
Yeah.
You tell them what's wrong. They don't take a blind bit of notice. Because I tried to join the gym a few years ago, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
I told them I had osteo and things like that. That was before the Parkinson's. And they said, oh, that's okay, but that'll be fine.
And they didn't
And
really
it
know
wasn't.
what it. Yeah.
No, they really didn't want to know.
So they just kind of ignored
Yes,
the fact that
they ignored the
was-
fact that I had that problem, and I would have been expected to keep up with everybody else.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about the difference here, isn't
That's
it?
right.
Is everyone's individually looked
Yes.
after.
You're catered for. Shauna knows what I can do and what I can't do, and that is the big difference.
Who would you recommend EFM for?
Well, anybody.
Yep. And how many days a week do you come to EFM?
Well, I have 2.5 hours a week with you, and we're now doing it on Zoom, and I think it's working out very well.
This is her story of coming to EFM, and I hope you can resonate either yourself or if you have a parent that may be around that 80 to 90 years of age. Thank you, Marion, for coming on. And
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye, guys.